Just before midnight on Sunday the 18th of April, 12 clubs released a statement declaring their decision to join the newly formed Super League. In the days since, this proposal has been met with outrage from fans, pundits and politicians alike, forcing 6 of the 12 clubs to withdraw from the Super League. To many, this seemed like the death of football, but those involved in the Super League preach of its benefits, none more so than Florentino Perez, the president of the Super League. So who is Perez and why did he decide to advocate for the Super League so strongly? In the 1980s, Florentino Perez was elected as the General Secretary of the newly founded Democratic Reformist Party, PRD, in Spain. But he would not last long in politics. After their failure at the 1986 Spanish elections, the PRD was dissolved. So, Perez's gaze turned to business. He purchased a small bankrupt construction business called Padros and found a way to make it profitable. His finances surged even more thanks to Spain's booming construction industry in the 1990s. By 1997, Perez had created and was the president of ACS, one of the biggest construction companies in the world. In 2000, Perez used his savvy business mind to make his mark on football. That year, Real Madrid were holding elections to vote for their club president. Standing president Lorenzo Sanz was expected to remain in power. After all, Real Madrid had won the Champions League in 1998 and 2000. To narrow the margin between himself and Sanz, Perez promised the voters that he would sign Luis Figo from Barcelona if he was elected. Perez negotiated a deal with Figo and his agent to ensure that the Portuguese winger was legally obliged to join Los Blancos if he won the election. If he lost, Figo and his agent would receive €1.6 million. Crucially, if Perez won the presidency and Figo did not join Real Madrid, he and his agent would be forced to pay Perez €30 million. For Figo, the offer was too good to refuse. Perez won the elections, and soon after, Figo would begrudgingly don the famous white shirt. This kick-started a reign whereby Real Madrid handpicked the best players from around the world, famously known as the Galacticos era. In recent years, Perez's Real Madrid have dominated Europe, winning the Champions League 4 times in 5 years. Despite this, La Liga has seen its footballing influence fade. A report of broadcasting revenues from the 2018-19 season revealed the superior financial power of Premier League teams compared to Real Madrid. For example, Liverpool made £158 million, Real Madrid made €138 million. In January 2020, Bayern Munich CEO Karl-Heinz Rummenigge claimed Perez's problem is that the Premier League clubs gain 3 times more money from TV rights compared to clubs from Spain, Germany or France. Perez's interview with El Chiringuito shortly after the Super League was announced certainly paid close attention to the financial importance of the Super League. We've come to the conclusion that by replacing Champions League with the Super League, we'll be able to alleviate the lost income due to the pandemic. Real Madrid are in a very bad economic situation. Gazzetta Italia revealed that Real Madrid are in €901 million worth of debt. Other founding members of the Super League, such as Barcelona and Tottenham, find themselves in an equally perilous financial position. Perez went on to say, "Now we want to save football because the situation is bad. We have to evolve the models." The models Perez seeks to evolve circulate solely around the 12 super clubs. In no way does this save football, but rather save them and them alone. As we see from Real Madrid's steep debt, the Super League is simply a glorified front for a money-making scheme. It is a device for which the elite will tear apart the delicately interwoven culture around football as a means to meet their own financial ends. Hopefully, Perez's wishes do not come true, as they did in 2000.